What if I told you that ancient wisdom could be your secret weapon when going through tough times? In this video, we'll explore 7 lesser-known Stoic quotes that will transform how you face hard times. You'll discover how to turn obstacles into opportunities and find strength you never knew you had. If you're struggling right now, stick around. By the end, you'll have the inner strength that could change your life. The fire of adversity does not create character, it reveals it. Musonius Rufus. Imagine yourself as a piece of rare ore, hidden deep within the earth. You possess immense potential, but it's concealed, waiting to be unveiled. Then comes the blazing fire of adversity, its flames flicking at your very essence. But fear not, for this fire isn't your enemy. It's the alchemist's furnace, separating the precious metal of your true character from the dross of superficiality. As you face your challenges, ask yourself, what hidden strengths are being revealed? What inner resources are you tapping into that you never knew existed? Remember, the fire doesn't create who you are, it simply burns away what you are not. It is difficulties that show what men are. Epictetus. Picture life as a vast ocean, and you're a sailor in its waters. On calm days, when the sun shines and the breeze is gentle, anyone can steer the ship. But when the storm hits, when the waves crash and the wind howls, that's when true seamanship is revealed. Your difficulties are not punishments, but opportunities. They're the universe's way of asking, who are you really? In the face of adversity, will you crumble like sand or stand firm like a lighthouse? Your response to tough times is the truest measure of your character. The mind adapts and converts to its own purposes the obstacle to our acting. Marcus Aurelius. Envision your mind as a master alchemist, capable of transforming lead into gold. Every obstacle you encounter is raw material for this alchemist. Where others see roadblocks, you see building blocks. Where they see dead ends, you see detours leading to unexplored territories. How can you harness this alchemical power of your mind? What perceived obstacle in your life right now could be repurposed into an unexplored territory? Remember, the most beautiful gardens often grow in the most unlikely places. If anyone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, do not make excuses about what is said of you but answer, he was ignorant of my other faults, else he would have not mentioned these alone. Epictetus. Imagine yourself as a vast, complex universe, filled with countless stars of virtues and black holes of flaws. When someone points out a single flaw, they're like an astronomer who has only glimpsed a tiny fraction of your sky. Instead of defending yourself, why not embrace this limited perception with humor and humility? Your response becomes a mirror, reflecting not just your self-awareness, but also the limited perspective of your critic. In doing so, you transform potential conflict into an opportunity for growth and understanding. You are a little soul carrying around a corpse. Epictetus. Picture yourself as a radiant butterfly, temporarily housed in a cocoon. Your physical body, with all its aches and limitations, is but a temporary vessel for the luminous soul within. This perspective doesn't diminish the importance of your body, but rather elevates the significance of your inner self. How would your approach to life's challenges change if you saw yourself primarily as a soul, rather than a body? What fears would dissolve? What possibilities would open up? Remember, you're not a body having a spiritual encounter, but a spirit having a human experience. Nothing, to my way of thinking, is a better proof of a well-ordered mind than a man's ability to stop just where he is and pass some time in his own company. Seneca. Imagine your mind as a grand library. In today's world, we're constantly adding new books, new information, new worries. But when was the last time you sat in silence, exploring the vast knowledge already within you? The ability to be content in solitude is like having a master key to this library. It allows you to browse your thoughts, to dust off forgotten wisdom, to rearrange your priorities. In a world that values constant motion, the act of stopping and spending time with yourself is a revolutionary act of self-care and self-discovery. The willing are led by fate, the reluctant dragged. Cleanthes. Envision life as a mighty river, its currents representing the flow of fate. You're in this river, whether you like it or not. But you have a choice. Will you swim with the current, or against it? Those who accept the flow of life, who say yes to what comes their way, glide smoothly along the river's path. They don't fight against the inevitable, but rather use its power to propel them forward. On the other hand, those who resist, who say no to life's offerings, find themselves exhausted, battling against a force far greater than themselves. What in your life are you currently resisting? How might your journey change if you chose to flow with it instead of against it? Remember, acceptance doesn't mean passive resignation, but active engagement with life on its own terms. In conclusion, these Stoic teachings offer us a compass for getting through hard times. They remind us that our true strength lies not in avoiding difficulties, but in how we face them. They encourage us to see obstacles as opportunities, to find peace in solitude, and to align ourselves with the natural flow of things. As you go about your day, I encourage you to reflect on these ancient wisdoms. How can you apply them to your modern situations? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Remember, every moment is an opportunity to practice these principles, to transform yourself, and in doing so, to transform the world around you. Together, let's embrace the Stoic path as a journey of continuous growth and self-discovery. Are you ready to take the first step?